Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. So, I'm here again, but you don't know that because I've already filmed one video, and it was really long, and it was about Veronica Bay, who we know, remember, the key fact about Veronica Bay. She sucks, remember? Yeah. Yay! Let's move our microphone around. Anyway, all of her words came out echoed. So now I have to actually manually edit the video in, which is not what I wanted to do tonight. I have a headache. I need to go to the biggest city for me to get my Buvidol needle, which is part of my opiate treatment program. I pushed it off a week because they said I could do that if I was feeling like, you're going okay, if you think you can last, you can, ring us up and tell us. And I didn't feel like the drive. And yeah, so I'm going tomorrow, but I have a little suspicion that I might be going through some withdrawals because I don't usually get many headaches. Anyway, it's not very nice, but that is the life of recovery. And yeah. So I'm like, I just want an easy video just to get something out, keep pushing myself and see how far I can go. So we've got Frazer Brooks here beside me, and he is I think he might be just a normal coach, but he does network marketing coaching. And you know what? All those men who, topped the table in their MLM suddenly become coaches? Are you telling us the real money's in the coaching? I think it is. All right, so this one says how you can prospect 10 strangers a day, maybe? All right, I haven't ever really reacted to any coach stuff, so this is the stuff that, they go, oh yeah, I love that, yeah, fire emojis, like No Shame Sales Game, who, I think she thinks it's really endearing to be sarcastic, but I think she may just be the B word, okay? Because even when she talks about how the times I've thought it the most is when she was talking to Jessie Lee, and I've heard her say it before though, people standing by the sidelines just watching, going, oh, fuck that bitch, oh, fuck her. No, that's you, Colleen. You're the toxic one, not wanting someone else to succeed while you don't. No one's competition. I want everyone to win. Okay? It's a very toxic point of view. All right. Anyway, I think I might do a little bit of a video on her. I wanted to do like sarcastic reading of all of her Instagram. Still might do it. Okay. Let's go, Frazer Brooks.
Hey, Frazer Brooks here. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can prospect 10 complete strangers in a single week.
In a week.
Okay, so before I go into the training, like always, I am giving a free resource. So all you got to do is click the link above and below this video to be able to get that free PDF so that you can get the kind of written material on my Cliff Notes.
What? Why? We're watching a video.
On this video. All right, cool. So how do you prospect 10 complete strangers in a week? Because
oh my God, my dogs are so insane. They're not even... So they're just having dry bickies and some chicken necks tonight. And Minnie just was holding the friggin' dry biscuit bowl hostage while the other three stood around, which is what they normally do, but with like better food. And so they all just ran for it then. I'm like, what? God, they're crazy. I've missed what he said. Great. Thanks for your PDF, Frazer. I will not be clicking on the link and downloading. All right.
You can get the kind of written material and my cliff notes on this video. All right, cool. So how do you prospect 10 complete strangers in a week? Because imagine if you and your team start to make that goal is every single week, we're going to prospect 10 new people. So the first step.
So I'm not sure if, is this people you know, people you don't know, or is he going to tell us? Let's find out.
Step really is actually finding them. So we need to find the people to talk. We need to find the people to prospect. We need to connect with those people, and then we need to introduce them to what it is that we've got, right?
You have to find well, obviously. Well, see, that just seems very obvious to me. Connect. This is looking like add, tag, message. Add, find them. Tag, connect, and message with the invite. No, invite? Intro?
So obviously a prospect, there's a difference between prospect and suspect. My dad used to always say to me, Frazer, if you give your business card out to someone or you add someone, then they don't return it back, they're a suspect. But when you give someone a business card or you add someone and they connect back with you, being they giving their details back to you, then they're a prospect. So finding people is the first step in
Suspect? That means, well, generally, colloquially, suspect or suspicious is related just because they won't give you back their business card? That's weird.
Introducing or connecting is the second step. Introducing them to an opportunity is the third step. So let's get into it, right? How many people, if you want to prospect, if the goal is to prospect 10 people, right? Then we need to connect with a lot more than just.
Is he reading off a teleprompter? It's a bit distracting because he's not looking at the camera. Like I am now and never do. It's interesting because prospect also means to like look for gold. I know it's prospective market or whatever, but nice little double entendre that's not rude.
10 people, right? Okay, so here are the numbers, okay, from what I've been able to establish on a lot of the different 15-day challenges that I do, and there'll be a link to there'll be a link somewhere around this video, maybe down in the description or in the comments, on where you can actually register for one of our next 15-day ninja challenges, which are absolutely amazing. We love doing them and everyone goes crazy for them, right? But here we go. So the first step is that you need to find, add a message, I call it FAM, 10 people. It's just over 9 people, but I'm going to round it up to 10. 10 people to get one person to reply, to connect with you, to get one person. So find someone. So you find them in groups, you find them in the news feed, you find them using Instagram hashtags, you find them wherever and however you would like to on social media in particular. You then.
That sounds so predatory. I mean, that's how I find anti-MLMers, through tags and stuff like that. I'm not feeling well. I'm having a coffee, which is not going to keep me up. I'll go to bed after this. Sounds so fun. It's just funny that he have add tag message and he's doing that already in the first one.
Add that person and then you message them to let them know why you're adding them. So it's not just like, I know what I'm going to do. I've found Bob in a group. I'm going to add Bob and then I'm going to do this. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Universe, please let Bob see my friend request and, decide that he's going to accept me and message me to join my business.
There's surely not anyone who thinks that that's going to happen. It just sounds like pointless to be saying it.
And then ask me for the link and blah, blah. No, it's not going to happen. You have to be the instigator. If you think attraction marketing is going to work like that, it doesn't. It's changed over the years, guys. You have to be the instigator. So you found Bob, you've added Bob, and then you're going to message.
If Bob, theoretical Bob, gets messaged by any of the very attractive WFAB girls, he's taking that ad. So attraction marketing works if you got pretty privilege. He does not have pretty privilege. I mean, he's not gross. I'm not saying he's, troll man. He's not pretty.
Bob to let him know why you're adding him. Don't overcomplicate it. Hey Bob, I noticed you also live in Liverpool. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? Hey Bob, noticed you live in London. Looking to connect with people in the area. Thought it'd be cool to connect with you. How's things? Hey Bob, noticed you like to travel. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? Hey Bob, noticed you're into fitness. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? If you do that to 10 people, just over one person will actually reply to you. Great. Now, depending on your skills, because guys, that's like.
This is like 2 years old, so I think most people are onto your method, Frazer. I just can't imagine any scenario where I would be like, yeah, sure, let's connect, idiot, block, delete, or if it's on the Facebook Messenger, I just would never check it. Oh, God. These poor people, they just want to scroll. Just want to look at the green kids. They just want to, have a look at an old person's post that they actually were just trying to type in a search to Google. Yeah, there's a good Reddit sub that's Facebook fails or something like that. That's good.
Obviously, if your profile's set up great, the more influence you've got, the more chance you've got, right? And if you want to hack the process, here's a little hack for you, little bonus hack. I'm going to write hack here.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what this is.
Is if they've got an active story, if you see Bob, right, and he's got a blue ring around his profile photo, click it to view his story, and if you're able to give it a love heart or a comment, do that. So in their messenger, they will get the interaction. So if you then send the message, guess what? Right? Excited. Works really, really well on Instagram in particular. That.
What? That's weird. To a stranger? Having been hanging around more on Instagram on my YouTube account following, some people sort of know who I am. Some people do know who I am, and it's fine. There's other people who we obviously know that we've got anti-MLM in common, but it's not weird like that. Oh, that sounds weird and predatory.
Right? Okay, so once you've got these people, once you've got the one person,
nice hack.
Depending on your skill levels, right, you can expect to have a conversation with anywhere from 30 to 40 people, right? 30 to 40 people. 30 to 40 people to get one distributor, but you would also expect to get about 4 customers, right? Those are the numbers, okay?
Do we have a source for that? Who's measuring this? Is it a double-blind study? What company is it? This is just numbers on a whiteboard.
Those are some of the numbers. Now, I'm going in depth with these numbers, so I hope you guys understand that you can rewind, you can pause, you can go back, get a piece of paper, because this is very, very important. Because again, business is built on numbers, not by people.
In network marketing? I don't think so. And I don't need to write it down or pause it. I'm pausing it to make commentary, but it's not that complex what you're talking about, okay? You just did, basic percentages. It's not that complicated.
People lie, numbers don't. 1 + 1 is always 2. It's not, it might be 1.7 today. No, it's not. It's always that.
Okay, yeah, sure. What, though? Like, it's not the same as network marketing. Network marketing is very unreliable.
As I mentioned in a previous video, I think it was episode number 7. It could be 8. I think it might be episode number 8. I actually discussed goals and having activity-based goals, not results-based goals. So instead of us having the result-based goal of prospecting 10 people, which is actually activity, in this example, it's a result. We need to get the right activity to be able to prospect 10 people. So if we found add a message, 10 people will have one conversation. So in order for us to get 30 to 40 conversations, we're going to need to add a 0 to these numbers. We're going to have to find add a message 300 to 400 people in a week to have 30 to 40.
That's insane. 300. And let's just say you have a full-time job, right? So there goes 8 hours out of your 24 hours. Then we have sleep, okay? We'll say they don't get much sleep. They don't get a good night. So 6 hours, all right? That's generous. So that's 8 and 6, 14. You got 10 more hours in the time. 300. Hang on, did he say 300 in a week? 300 to 400, yep. So, do I have a calculator here? I don't know. Calculator? I'll go to Chrome. Alright. So, if we go 300 divided by 7 equals 42 conversations per day, and you've got to do it in around about 7 hours. So 42 divided by 7 is 6. You have to have 6 conversations an hour. Wow. That seems not like that much, but you think about continuously doing it. And just say you get more sleep than that, or you have a longer work day, or you have a commute. That's being very generous with the amount of time. So add a maximum 6, minimum 6, but there's more because you will be using more time. Wow.
People in conversation with, all right? But the goal was 10 people, right? So we're going to need to get 100. We're going to have to find, add a message, 100 people. Yes, I know my notes are all over the place here. Now, this is what I know.
So the one of those people in that bunch of people, you have to spend more time with them. God damn it. This is so much.
I've tested this with a number of different groups. I actually got them on a Zoom call and said, right, after 3, you're going to go. I'm going to set a timer to 5 minutes and you're going to add a message. Whenever you add a message, all those 3, I want you to make a note of it on your piece of paper. And at the end of the 5 minutes, I want you to let me know how many you did. And there was hundreds of people on all the different groups. The average was, in 5 minutes, people were able to add a message 5 people. So what does that mean? Every minute you can fam someone.
Please stop famming people, hey? Yeah, that's great because you put aside the time to do that. And I'm sure there was a little bit of a competitive edge, but how valuable is a message that you spend 1 minute on? I have scrolled TikToks with people who are MLM distributors, and they have the same cut and paste message on each comment, regardless of what the comment says. Even sometimes when the person is trying to engage and ask a question about the product they're talking about in their video, same cut and paste message. Okay, yeah, quantity might be good, but the quality of the message is good too. I don't want to help network marketers, but like, this is just bad advice.
So if we need to find out a message 100 people in a week, right, that's going to take us 100 minutes in a...
No, it won't. Because you can't sit there and go like, it's just not going to happen. Like, you got to be joking, as if you ever did that.
Week, all right? So 100 minutes. Let's say you're just doing Monday to Friday. That's 20 minutes per day. 20 minutes per day to create enough responses for you to be having conversations to be able to prospect people. Now, when it comes to prospecting, you need to be able to ask them the question, which I have in my book called I Dare You. And the question is, hey, Bob, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on an exciting opportunity, or on an exciting way to make money on social media, or on how to fire your boss, on how to spend more time with your kids, or on how to play golf more, and how to go...
And exactly how do you do that as a network marketer when you're expected to work every minute of every day? See, this is just the messaging for prospects. There's self-development, there's Zooms, there's training, there's coaching, there's freaking, if you have a product, sending out trials, etc., etc. It's just unrealistic. And nice work, plug in your book, mate. I'm starting to feel a little bit sick in the tummy now. Tummy. I'm 45. My stomach.
Shopping more. No worries if not, I just thought I would ask. So in kind of recapping here, when we come down to this process, you find, and then we kind of add message. You connect with them based on their response, right? So on their reply.
What if they say, fuck off? What if they say, oh, is this an MLM? Because that's a common one too.
So if you say, hey, Bob, noticed you live in Liverpool, thought it'd be cool to connect. Like, me too.
Fuck off, loser. Are you stalking me? That's what I could imagine as a response to that. And an appropriate response, in my opinion.
Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things?
We're two adults. What the fuck are you doing? Please go away from me on social media. Block.
And one of those 10 people reply on average to say like, yeah, cool. Like, how's things with you? You've connected, and you're going to have a little bit of back and forth.
I love, he does the bunny hands. I'll have to watch more of him. Except it's annoying what he's saying, because this isn't realistic. This timeline is not realistic. You have to do 1 minute in your time period. You've got to send a message every single minute on the minute. God damn, so stupid.
You create a relationship. You turn the stranger into a friend before you get them in the business, because...
Oh, cold messaging into warm messaging.
Strangers aren't going to join, right? Friends join, okay? Like new friends especially. New friends are even more powerful than old friends. It's kind of bizarre how that works.
No, not really, because your new friends don't know you, and your old friends know you, and they're like, what are you doing? This is really out of character for you. Can you, like, have a think about what you're doing now, mate, because we love you and we don't want you to get ripped off. And you're like, nah, I need new friends. These guys obviously aren't talking, any sense to me. So it isn't really interesting. It's actually quite typical.
Now, right? And then you introduce them by asking the question that I just mentioned before to see if they'd be a fit for you. That is how you prospect 10.
A fit for you. What are we proposing here? Because it's just business, right? But do you mean a fit for the team? A fit for the company? Because that wasn't clear.
People in a week. It's a massive amount of activity, knowing what you've got to do each and every single day and the time you've got to spend. Everyone has 20 minutes.
But it is not going to be 20 minutes. God damn.
It's a day, everyone. If you got value from this video, let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to share this with people in your team so they get to know that, hey, you can legitimately build a business in 20 minutes a day of connecting with people. And yeah, feel free to subscribe. If you want the free resource, feel free to just hit the link above or below this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See you soon, guys. Appreciate you. Bye-bye. Hey,
What a clown. Fucking clown. This guy. It sounds miserable. You know, I suppose you probably are just cutting and pasting the whole thing out. But then when you get to the connect bit, like, how are you going to connect to somebody? I bring it up again. The person who was messaging somebody after they had either stillbirth or a miscarriage. It's like, oh, sorry, hun. Would you like to join my MLM? Like, what? Could we have a little bit of sensitivity training, please? He's an interesting character, isn't he? Let me have a look see. Maybe we can watch another little short one of his. I hate it. Yeah, we'll watch another short one, hey? I downloaded that one because I don't want to give him the watch time. This is where I download my things. What to send your prospects? No, we don't want that. Hang on, we'll go back over here. Oh no, I don't want that either. He's got 49k. That's pretty good.
in this video, I want to share with you.
That's a pretty good thing. God, international speaker. Me too. I have spoken in many countries, like on the phone, getting like directions. This one time in Germany, when I was in Germany, I lost my wallet in Dresden and I couldn't find anybody to tell. And I thought that police was a pretty universal word. I was wrong. They did not know what I meant when I said police. Anyway, I was speaking in Germany, and when I went to go and see somebody about getting the train back to my hotel, I couldn't find anyone who spoke English. So then I was crying on the train station platform, and I was like, oh my God, what if I can't get back to the hotel? This is where I live now. Obviously, I got back to my hotel. I did not pay for a ticket. I just was like, hopefully I just don't get caught. And I didn't, so that was good. Berlin.
Hey, legends, Frazer Brooks here, and in this video,
all right, we're gonna do this one, but I am not watching it. So in Berlin, the trains is so busy on the inner city train. Like, seriously, you should buy a ticket. Don't. I bought a ticket half the time, okay, because nobody can walk through. Nobody can walk through the train to check your tickets, because it's just so packed. So yeah. What's happening? Why isn't this downloading? Come on. So this one, I think it said what to post on Instagram. There we go. All right. So you do have a pop-up when this one comes, but you just got to close him down. All right. All right. You must do this on Instagram from Frazer Brooks. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you want to look at my face? Hi. Hi. Still looking for a job. I mean, I've got a job, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking I probably won't be able to, I'll probably miss out and pick something up for next year. So it's a bit of a pain, but I don't mind my classes at the moment. It's just a lot of work at the moment. Just all the extra stuff we have to do as teachers. Oh, can you see? It's downloading. Woo! Tomorrow, I'm very excited. I'm thinking about going up in my plug size. So I might get the bigger plugs, but I've got so much nice jewelry at this size. Oh. And I was also thinking about seeing if I could get a tattoo apprenticeship, because I like art and I can do art and I love tattoos. It could be a good side gig for me. And but I wouldn't do traditional tattooing. I'd probably try and develop my own style and just do like specialty, because I like that. I just like being creative. Okay, this is about 8 minutes long, I think, so we'll see how we go.
Hey, legends, Frazer Brooks here, and in this video I want to share with you the 3 things that you must do right now on Instagram to build your network marketing business.
Oh, he's got a better intro thing.
All right, so welcome back. If you are new to the channel, do me a massive favor, smash that subscribe button.
It is not 1990. It is not 2018. It's not 1990 either.
Give us a thumbs up and let me know down below whether you do what I'm about to tell you or not. It feels weird asking you to do that before we actually do it, so you'll be aware of what we're going to talk about in this video. And pay very close attention to the 3rd thing, because that thing is fundamental for this to work.
Great. We know you like lower third pop-ups. Great. It's just a bit much right at the beginning.
With what we're about to talk about. So, what we're going to cover is story highlights. Now, if you don't know what a story highlight is, all it is when you go onto Instagram, you can go and you make a story. We're all aware of what stories are. And then once you've done a story, at the bottom of it, you can actually add that to highlights. And when on the highlights, it will appear below your bio. So you'll have your
that's what every network marketer does do. I'm like, I can't stop watching the globe spin. It's just going round and around. You'll notice it now too, if you weren't already. I can't take my eyes off it. I don't care what he's saying.
Profile, you'll have your name, you'll have your bio, and then you'll have all your posts. In between the posts and the bio, you'll see the highlights.
Oh my God, we know.
Now, a lot of people do this when they go on a trip. Let's say they go to Croatia, right? They go to Croatia, they take all these videos, they add them to a
Oh, it's hurting my brain to look at it. We know how the friggin' story highlights work. Oh my God, this is only 2 months old. Everybody knows. Frazer?
Croatia file. Then they fly, and a few months later or next year they go to Disneyland. So then they have a Disneyland highlight, and all their stories from Disneyland become the
Why did we? He just went like. He didn't do a duck face.
Highlights, or maybe they have a business highlight, and all the business related stuff is in that highlight.
We get it. You want people to subscribe and like. It's just, I don't know. Do people put it up this often? Because I don't.
But here are the 3 story highlights you need to succeed. And if you haven't got this set up, it's going to massively, massively help you. So, number 1 is a story highlight that I want you to call Start. When anyone ever sees Start here or Start or number 1, people just assume, well, that's the sequence, so I'm going to start there. Now, this highlight needs to let people know what the page is about and how it can help them. So it could be something along the lines of, like, hey legend, welcome to this page. My name is Frazer Brooks, and you are going to get this, and be it by following this page, you are going to get this.
That doesn't sound very organic. Like, it sounds very contrived.
Following this page, you're going to get more information on network marketing, social media, motivation, a little bit about my life, but my main goal is to help you win in your network marketing business using social media. If you feel that's something that would bring value into your life and help you grow, please make sure that you hit that follow button, and then leave me a comment down below. Leave me a comment in the story so that we can get connected. That's all you need to do. It could be 3 or 4 stories long. Hey, Frazer Brooks here, and I'm super grateful and blessed that you found your way onto my page. I just want to let you know what this page is about and how it's going to help you.
Does this work? I just look for stupid things that they say or do.
So, my main mission is to raise the professionalism. Make sure you follow and comment, or comment and then follow, right? That way you're going to get more followers. They're going to know what they're getting from your page, and they've already reached out to you so you can connect with them. All right? Story highlight number 2.
This is an 8-minute clip, dude, and you've got like, subscribe, and ring the bell like 10 times.
2.
What's with the ear touching? I wonder what that means.
You're just going to call about. Right? So the first one is start. The second one is about. And what do you think you're going to talk about in there? About you. That's what you're going to talk about.
Well, wasn't that the first one? Hi, I'm Frazer Brooks and I've did this, this, and this.
Not about the page. The first one's about the page because people care more about the page than they care about you in the beginning.
But that's your brand.
But they want to now know about you. So, hey, my name is Frazer Brooks. I'm from Liverpool. I'm spent the majority of my life in a town called Formby, close to the beach. I love playing golf. I love watching football, especially Liverpool Football Club, the best football club in the world.
Is this just, he just wants to share at the moment? Because I don't care. You could just be making this up. It doesn't have to be real. It's just dumb, though. I don't see a lot of people using these tags, like start. And what did he just say? About? I can't remember. Oh, no, why? Or who? Oh, shut up. Just watch it. That was to me, not you.
Blah, 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 blah. I met the woman of my dreams when I was on a travel trip to Moscow. Been married now for nearly 2 years. Got a dog called Mando. We live in Dubai.
They live in Dubai. I wonder why that is.
I can talk about as much about me as I want. Don't forget, guys, if you share everything about your life, people who watch it all will get a very good idea of who you are.
Everything about your life. I don't have to do that as a teacher in my career. That seems a bit unusual because you want people to, they buy the person, not the company.
If you just share the details that you want to share, and maybe there's 3 or 4 or 5 things, some people aren't going to get enough information to realize whether they like you or not. So I might talk about, I love Formula One and why I love Formula One. I watched the Netflix show Drive to Survive, and I was like, wow, I used to love it, but I could do 20 stories on it, right? So I would aim for 8 to 20 stories on everything about you, and maybe the reason why you started the page and the reason.
I'm Tish Echo, and I hate MLMs because they take advantage of people when they are vulnerable and possibly at the lowest, and the people who make the most money out of MLMs, like coaches like yourself, really, really exploit them. So that's a little bit about me, my little bio that I'm working on, inspired by you, Frazer Brooks.
Why you wanted to help people as much as you want. But 20 stories is like, what, 5 minutes? You can cover a lot in 5 minutes. Just don't waffle. Don't have to repeat things. Just make sure you just share about you. So number 1 is start.
That's quite a lot of time without waffling. I mean, my intro is probably longer than that. I'm a chatty bitch, so it's fine. I can make the time limit.
That's all about what the page is and how it can help them. That's what they care about the most. Number 2 is about, right? About is great because about you, people are going to get to know more about you. The third story highlight is what you're going to call for you, or serve, or help, or gold.
Oh my goodness. That is very manipulative.
For you, serve, help, or gold. And I would put all these in capital letters. So start, about, gold. Now here's what you're going to do in the gold. Let's just call it gold. This is the most important one. You are going to share testimonials.
You are joking that he has that fucking like and subscribe again. It's just not necessary, mate.
Meet my, and it's not just going to be testimonials, it's going to be meet my friend Mary. When Mary and I met, she was this. Now, this. In this time, in 3 months, she has lost this amount of weight and this amount of inches, da 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 da. Next one. Meet my friend Bob. Bob was really struggling with this. This was Bob. Now, this is Bob. Meet my friend Claire. And you can do 5, you can do 10, you can do 20, you can do as many testimonials as you want. People need to know.
You do 5, you could do 20, you could do 17, you could do 36, you could do 75, could do 344. It's just meaningless, just saying numbers.
What the page is about and how it will help them, who you are, and what you do.
Is he making the assumption that the people he seeking out his coaching are stupid? Because I get recapping what your point is. It's bread and butter of being a teacher. But you've said it like so many times. Start, about, what, or goal, offer, serve, whatever.
Then they can make a decision, right, well, I'm definitely following them. I like this guy or I like this girl, and this is how she helps. Because what this also does is when they see posts in your stories or in your feed about the product or the business, it's now not weird because they've kind of already had the chance to have seen what you're all about. Will everyone go onto your story highlights? No. But if you make it simple, start, about, gold, then people will be likely to do it. All right? So if you got value from this, please do the one thing. Smash that subscribe button. I do not want you to miss another one of these videos. Sometimes they're mindset based on for network marketing, and a lot of the times they're on social media. So if you want to grow your business for free, then you're going to love what I'm about to tell you about as well. So make sure once you've smashed the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. Go to FrazerBrooks.com/101. Go to FrazerBrooks.com/101. Enter your information in, and I'll be able to send you a free PDF giveaway where you can actually go on there and you'll get the 20 mindset tips to help you in your network marketing business. These are going to be things that are going to help you grow, unlock the different levels, get past the limiting beliefs, things that you need to know. All right, so make sure you go ahead and do that. So again, smash the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and go to that link. And don't forget, if you got value, let me know that you like this sort of content by leaving a comment below as well. All right, see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
I did not like that content. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. You gift yourself? Ooh. Alright, he sucks clearly. I just want to have a quick look at his channel again, because I want to see how many views it had. So 3,000 views with 42,000, well, 59. Can I read numbers? No. 49,000. That's not great engagement, and only 423. I'm not commenting. This was awesome. Love these tips, super helpful. Great. Everybody likes it. Not me. Well, I hated it. It was a hate crime. Critically Loud. We love Critically Loud on Instagram. What the hell is happening? I just want to scroll down. Oh, he's got a pretty good engagement down there for a network marketer anyway. Because network marketers have shit house. What's it called? I want to see what this is. Who's this dude? Game changer. Alright. Okay, well.
Hey, legends, Frazer Brooks here. And in
stop,
this video, I want to share with you the 3 things that you must do right now.
I want the mindset PDF. Where is it? Oh, I was just about to use it as a touchscreen. So don't wait no more. Don't wait. So don't wait no more. Get your free copy here. And now, don't wait anymore. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to blur this because it's got my. Okay. Woo! How exciting! We'll do a review, hey? Oh, I knew it. Oh, thanks. No, thank you. Well, how much is this? Let me have a look. Price $47. That's not too bad. $47 is fairly reasonable, actually. Oh, and then you get an upgrade for $197. No thanks. I just hope he was like, someone click. They get the notice that somebody's clicked on it, and it's like, somebody might buy the big package, and then I'm like, nah. I'm just a disembodied voice now. Okay, well, thank you for watching that with me. He is concerning, but, he's a symptom of the problem and a symptom of broken capitalism. Yeah. All right. Please don't waste money on coaches. They're just people that see they did leave network marketing. So you know how they always say, "Oh, well, he's got I just noticed this down here. To watch this video again, click here. He's got a link to the video in that video's info box. What are you doing, you idiot? So the point I was just making before I noticed he linked his own the same video in the description is that all of the people who are coaches and no longer parts of MLMs, well, they left the MLM and they're successful. Bit of hypocrisy there. Anyway, I'm going to go. I've got to work out my lessons for tomorrow, get some sleep because my head feels a little bit better. And I was feeling sick before, but I feel better now. All right. Well, the Veronica Bay video will be hopefully out tomorrow or the next day. It's just going to be a pain in the bum to edit. And I am contemplating just recording it again, but we'll work it out. Anyway, have a good beginning of your week, Americans, and almost middle of the week, Australians. I am going to go and read some cultish before bed. I'm very excited. So if you go to the wonderful channel Sabby Writes Novels, that was the funniest thing that Dominic Izzo said. Savvy writes novels. And I don't even think he was talking about Savvy writes books. I think he was talking about Savannah Marie. I'm like, two peas in a pod. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Oh, no awkward pause. Woo! Goodbye.